Nigerians declare we don't need Senate anymore. As Senate President Ahmed Lawan says lawmakers' salaries is too low and they should consider improving it. So this is what Ahmed Lawan said, the Senate President. He said, well, their salary is too small, oh, it's too low. Both them and House of Speakers, their salary is too small. They are doing too much work, and one is wondering. So, what is happening to teachers? What is happening to doctors? These are the real, these are the people who are shaping the future with the kind of services that they render. You are just there. I mean, every job is important, but what I'm driving at is you have not considered this people's job to be important. Do you know what 35,000 naira is? That what you give to your? I'm being sarcastic now. Is that what you give to your girlfriend? Because most of them, I mean, some of them they have more than one wife. They have a concubine by the side. Is that do you give her 35,000 naira? When you go out to eat and drink with your friends, is the bill 35,000 naira? Sadly, that is the salary for 28 days or 31 days of some people in this country. And you dare open your mouth and say that your salary is too small. Selfishness is the senior brother that gives birth to greed. And greed, when it's fully mature, can even lead to death. And a lot more might come out in that front. These people are so selfish, thinking about me, myself, and I. Many of them, if you know what they have done to this country, fear of God will catch you. And you will wish that God will just come and just do something now to make sure that Nigeria, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Nigerians react saying we don't want you anymore. As Senate President says their salaries are too small. Ahmed Lawan, who is Nigerian Senate President, publicly announced the salaries of members of the National Assembly in Abuja on Monday. According to the Senate President, he said President Muhammadu Buhari overtook his procedures in approving the bill. The Senate President revealed that the monthly salary of a senator. Listen, oh guys, I want to release a bomb. The monthly salary of a senator is 1.5 million naira monthly, 1 month. First, second, third, 28, 29, 30 is 1.5 million naira. Okay? Why the monthly salary of the member of a House of Representative is 1.3 million naira? The same number of days I just counted for you. He further said that the 13 million invested in public space a few years ago as a senator's monthly salary was in fact their quarterly office operational allowance when calculating the annual running of the office. So to run their office annually, okay, so that is January, February, March, is 13 million. But their monthly to run the office, so they buy stapler, they buy paper for printer, they buy ink for the printer, they buy broom for the office, they change the AC. Okay, January, February, March is 13 million naira. Do you think if one public school gets 13 million naira quarterly, there will be private schools in this country? Don't you know that the proprietor, the principals, and the heads of those schools will begin to look forward to every quarter where they begin to improve the school more and more, so much so that they would have done all the repairs and all that they need to do? A time will come, yes, where they'll begin to give the students in the school free books. So students we go to school, they don't have to pay for their books. But Senate President Ahmed Lawan is now saying, so their salary is not 13 million actually. That is for the monthly annual running of their office. And so their salaries are too small and they want to debate on increasing it. Okay? They want to debate on increasing it to at least 8 million a month. You heard me correctly. 8 million naira a month. You heard me. You hear and clearly. Not be mirage. You hear clearly. So, Nigerians, what do you have to say? I mean, because I'm putting it to you, what do you have to say in the face of all that is happening now? With all that is going on in Nigeria, all they can say is their salaries. Can any of them raise their hands confidently and say, you know what, in my constituency, in the last 8 weeks, there have been no issue of crime, blah, 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 blah. Can any of them confidently put up their hands and say that? So they are not bothered, they are not concerned about lives, about people, about the totality that make up the society. What is their drive? What bothers them? What is their cry? And what really is, is what makes them kick, is what comes for them, is what they want, not because they care for the people. Is how the things go for them. Oh, so what's happening now? What is my next line of action? What is the next agenda? You see, human being, that point is called selfishness. It's when it becomes so much, it leads to greed. And when greed is fully ashed, greed leads to, people can begin to commit murder and commit all forms of atrocity without even minding. We must come out of that position where we are only thinking of me, myself, and I, and begin to think about others around us. Honestly, we must begin to position and begin to put things in perspective, so much so that it is not about me, me, me. It goes beyond me. Okay, it goes beyond. Life does not begin and end with me. Listen, guys, we were born into the earth one day. Okay, and one day we will all depart the earth when God says our time is up. So, why do we come here and we become so selfish, so myopic in our minds, and all we are thinking about is all about me? No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. We must come out of that myopic mindset, and we must continue to do something worthwhile that will bring about a change, a transformation, and a real position that makes us move forward. Otherwise, we're going nowhere fast. You see, otherwise we're going nowhere fast. So the truth of the matter is every one of us have got a duty. And what is part of that duty? Being responsible, not just for ourselves, but also looking out for those around us. For when we have that kind of mindset, we will be making our society a better place. One will not go and say, oh, it's all about me, and will not consider what is happening to the person around him or her. When we begin to come to that, to that conclusion that it's us, it's not just me, it's us, then we are beginning to what? Get into a real position of national unity. Unity is not by mouth alone. It's not just saying unity. Also, it has to be beyond just saying unity. It has to be real intent of the heart. You see, it has to be a deliberate quest from the heart. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.